Hey everyone, welcome to the next Wolfcast Weather. We've got a really exciting system coming in this weekend, so we're doing something a little different, trying out YouTube because we just have so much to dig into. As you can see from our all hazards map here from the National Weather Service, we've got winter storm warnings, we've got cold, we've got ice. It's all happening, and so it's really quite. This is probably going to be the defining storm of the winter. Not to overhype, but this is the one that we'll probably remember 25, 26 winter by. So what are the roots? So the tremendous cold that we've been talking about all week, that is really the driver behind the storm, along with warm, moist air to the south. Whenever you have really strong temperature contrast, that provides the right energy, fuel, environment for storms. So let's just start with the cold. That cold air, you can see this is tomorrow temperatures in the negatives. And as we walk forward into Saturday, that making its way really far south into Sunday. This is just frigid air into Monday, and that cold air just sits at the surface, is really stubborn. And you can see this also in the winds. This is tomorrow afternoon. Winds just bringing that cold air south, but then also, as you can see, this contrast here, mild air, moist air from the Gulf is starting to run into that cold air, setting the stage for this storm. So, early in the week, we were only, expected to get an inch or two. What has changed? So essentially this storm is kind of getting kicked off by this low pressure over here. And really, as it comes across, it's been allowed to, I guess in a nutshell, get stronger over the past few days than what we initially thought. And you can see on the winds here this Saturday afternoon, that's allowing, it's really drawing that warm, moist air, letting it rip further north than we initially expected. So we're going to take a look at the Euro model now, and we're going to just see the evolution of the storm. This is, early Saturday morning. We're starting to see this precipitation because we got this warm, moist air coming from the south. It's running over the cold air that's at the surface, and then it's rising, it's condensing, forming precipitation. So let's just run all the way through. This is Sunday, very, very early Sunday morning. We start seeing that precipitation get in our area here in Cleveland. And then really most of the day, Sunday, and getting into Monday, the storm wraps up. So just want to call out a few things here. So what is all of this pink stuff? That is the freezing rain. Why is that happening? Well, this is really a pretty good setup where you have cold air at the surface, but a big layer of warm air sitting on top of that cold air. So as the precipitation falls through that warm layer, it melts, but then you still have temperatures here in the upper 20s at the surface, so that when that rain hits the ground, it freezes on contact. So this is honestly the area to really watch for really severe impacts from ice. We'll certainly keep an eye on that. But here in Cleveland, we'll be fully in the snow, and really it'll just be a matter of how much we get. So moving on to that, looking at the models here, the Euro has us pegged for about 6 inches. The GFS model about 3, the National London models 9. So we still have quite a range, but you can see our National Weather Service here is going more with that bullish, close to 9 inches for Cleveland. So yeah, always I try to temper my expectations. If we get 6 inches from the storm, I'll be happy, but there's certainly some upside potential there. So a lot to keep track of over the next few days. And again, it'll be very cold throughout this whole period. So that'll be another thing for us to enjoy as well.